Who goes there? It can't be. Oh, it's you. Well, don't just stand there. Come here and give me a hug. I never thought I'd see you again. Then again, how could you stay away from adorable little me? Oh, but you're here, my silly little human. And you look absolutely exhausted. Please, take your shoes off and take a seat on the balcony. I'll get some slippers for you. If I'd known you'd been visiting, I would have cleaned up a little, but you seem to have been my lucky charm. Here are your slippers. Oh, they are lovely, aren't they? Well, how have you been? Good, it's really good. I'm so glad you're back here. I've got such amazing news. Since you visited me, more and more humans have sought out my temple, bringing their friends and families into the forest. They even started leaving offerings again. A few months ago, there were some very nice humans who came here with big scrub brushes and water and helped to clean everything up. Of course, I was too nervous to make myself known to such a big group, but I was so happy I started to cry. What's that smile for? You look like you're holding a secret. Tell me your secret. What do you mean, photo? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh, what's that? Actually, what is that? I've seen the other humans with these strange metal slates before, but I've never gotten close enough to ask. Oh, it lights up. Hey, that's my temple! But how did it get inside of this? Confess, you are really some kind of mage, aren't you? No. And stop laughing at me. Meanie. Smile? Okay. Ow! What was that flash for? Oh, what are you... Oh, that's me! That's me! I'm in your metal slate, but... So is this what a photo is? Alright. So these are photos, like very quick paintings? Okay. And you showed these to your friends, and then they showed them to more friends, and then more and more people heard about my lonely little temple. You helped bring these people to me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Come here. You saved my temple. I can't begin to thank you enough. Oh, I actually have an idea. Everyone who's visited has been so nice and respectful and generous. Well, almost everyone. I had to scare off some little troublemaking teenagers who tried to claim my temple as their territory. but I made sure they learnt their lesson. But because I've had so many visitors, they've been leaving so many offerings. While I've always made sure that the gods received their offerings, some visitors also leave me little gifts. And now there's far too much for Kitsune to eat on her own. While I do make sure to give some to the deer, mice and birds in the forest, a lot of it goes to waste. Which is why I'm so glad you're here. Ooh, I think the water's finished boiling. I did assume you wanted tea. Though to be honest, I've been getting so much tea, I practically drink it all the time. Now, I have the old favourites, green, jasmine and oolong, and I think I have some matcha here somewhere. If you want some, I can prepare it. Oh, you have a gift? For me? Oh, human, you didn't need to. Oh. Huh? Oh, what is that? Another tea? From a distant land? You kept your promise to me. Oh, you really are the best, aren't you? Oh, it smells so good. It's a black tea, but it's almost got a floral scent to it too. What's it called? Earl Grey? Huh, interesting. I don't think I've had that tea before. Well, if it's a black tea, I think we need milk for it. I have some sweets too. Just sit there and enjoy the view, and I'll be back in a second. Here we go. Here's the milk, and I hope you like dango. I also have some peach nutty kitty that we can share. Wonderful. Now, show me how you prepare this tea. Add the leaves to hot water. Well, duh. Let it brew for a few minutes, and then add a splash of milk. Okay. Is the milk necessary, or can I take it on its own? You'd recommend it with milk, as much as I want. Good to know. And would you recommend honey or sugar with this? Sugar, okay. Oh, lovely. Here, try some of the sweets. The peach nutty kitty is especially good. I think it's a homemade recipe. I could practically taste the love and care that was put into it when it was being made. It's so good, isn't it? And it's so cute as well. I'm just amazed how humans can sculpt these perfect little desserts. In case you didn't know, peaches are my favourite food. And tea is my absolute all-time favourite drink. But I think you already knew that. What about you? What's your favourite food? Ooh, I don't think I've heard of that before. Is it spicy or sweet? Ooh, it sounds so good. Oh, the tea's ready? Wonderful. And there's the milk. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. I'm so excited to try it. It's so good. It's sweet and floral and rich and I love it. I'll be sure to save this tea for only the most special of occasions. You came at a very good time, you know. These beautiful summer days aren't going to last forever. But the fireflies are coming out, and you can just see the sun setting over the tops of the trees. The sky, orange and just a little bit pink, like a magnificent peach. Here, you look tired from your journey. Take another bite and a sip, and rest your head upon my lap. Come on, don't be shy. Let me comb your hair with my ever so pretty claws. Don't you worry, I'm very careful. I realized something when you walked away from my temple all those months ago. And I was so worried that I'd never see you again. I realized that I never told you my name. For some yokai, to know a name is to have power over them. But not for me. I only share my name with those who are dear to me. And you are absolutely that. You've given me so much, brought love and devotion back to my temple. Humans care about it again. And I'd almost completely given up on the idea that it might one day be restored to its former glory. And you have pleased the gods with your kindness. For this, I give you shelter, sweet kisses on your cheek, and my name. My name is Sayaka. So, when you tell your friends about me, you can call me by my name. No longer will I simply be known as that ever so adorable and utterly devious Kitsune. Stay here tonight. It's a long journey out of the forest, and the ghosts and yokai like to cause mischief after dark. And the only one bringing mischief into your life is me. Before you completely drift off, there is one last thing I need to tell you. As my last gift, for now. There are other strange and wonderful creatures in these lands, and while most are kind, many are dangerous and deceptive, though not always cruel. Walk freely through the forests, with a reasonable amount of caution. But I warn you to never enter the mountains. It's full of caves and pitfalls, and there have been many other explorers who have entered the rocky land and never returned. I cannot leave the grounds of my temple, so if you were to get into trouble, I wouldn't be able to help you. And it's not a fate that I would wish for you. Now, close your eyes and enjoy this moment with me. You've brought love back to these sacred grounds. When you're in my care, I will do whatever I can to make sure that you leave happy and uplifted, a little bit of a spring in your step. Because no matter where you go, no matter whose life you impact, you will always be to me, my silly little human.